Drummer Dundee here, and it's getting to be everyone's favorite time of the year, the most wonderful time of the year, if you care about video game development, that is, and that is, it's time for the Electronic Entertainment Expo, otherwise known as E3. E3 is coming up on June 12th, and this list is my top 5 things I'm anticipating, I'm hoping to hear a lot more about. If you don't know what E3 is, it is that time of year where a bunch of different video game developers and companies and console makers, pretty much anyone who has anything to do with video games, they put on a series of conferences to showcase some upcoming things that people might like to purchase or be involved with. Usually there's a lot of cool trailers, there's announcements, there's teasers of things that might come in the next year or so down the line. So let's get in the list of my top 5 things I am anticipating to hear about at this year's E3 conference. Number 5, Bethesda? Well, what's going on there, Bethesda? Bethesda is a video game developer who has a lot of history. They are probably most well known for their very robust single-player RPGs, namely Skyrim and Fallout. Both series have gone on for quite a while, Skyrim being part of the Elder Scrolls series and Fallout being its own series, with different iterations or advancements or ports going on like crazy because people really like the game. However, Bethesda has been accused of kind of resting on their laurels. Skyrim has been ported to so many different consoles at this point. You can play Skyrim on just about anything other than maybe a cell phone that I know of. And Fallout as well. Fallout 4 didn't do quite as well as Fallout 3 did, and now there's news of a new Fallout. It's called Fallout 76. We don't have much information yet. There's just a very brief teaser trailer, a couple of ideas to go on. Some people are suggesting it seems more like a survival game featuring this mysterious Vault 76. It also seems to take place before a lot of the games, so almost like a Fallout prequel, or as much as you can have a Fallout prequel. So I'm kind of interested. I do very much like the Fallout universe. I did like playing around in Fallout 4. So let's see what Bethesda has to offer that isn't the same sort of reheated but still good things that Bethesda is known for. Speaking of known for, number 4, I need info on Ooblets. I first heard about Ooblets during the PC gaming show last E3 2017, and it was a complete surprise. I'm like, what is this game? It's like it was made for me. Ooblets is this adorable looking RPG still in development. It seems to take the best parts of Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley. There's farming, there's battling, you can change outfits, you can decorate your apartment, like this game was made for me. Anyway, I've been religiously following Ooblets updates. I recommend following NonPlayerCat, who is the creator, basically, of this, Rebecca Accordingly, I believe. I'll put it on screen if I said that wrong. But she is the developer. I follow her on NonPlayerCat on Tumblr, and I'm also her patron on Patreon. So I highly recommend doing both of those things if you want to stay the most up to date. Now, most recent developments, she has said there will be some news at E3. I don't know about a release date or anything, but there will be some news at E3, and that has been confirmed by the developer. So if you, like me, are dying to find out more about Ooblets, stay tuned, because hopefully we're going to hear something. Number 3, more Switch titles. Please, we need more, greater variety of Switch titles. I was standing in line, midnight release, to buy the Switch, and then of course I immediately had Breath of the Wild, and then I had Super Mario Odyssey later on, snipper clips. I've been playing Stardew Valley on there like crazy, which is so fun to play on the Switch. I love the portability, I love the controls, I love the capabilities, I love how you can switch in and out. But I don't feel like the Switch has really had a standout game that isn't from like a big franchise or something. Like, yes, the next Legend of Zelda game, yes, the next Mario game, but what about it just a Switch game? I don't know, just something. Like, I know there's 1-2 Switch, but that was like a party game and it cost way too much for what it was. I think it should have been bundled with the Switch, to be honest with you. We just need something else that can come out. Also, Virtual Console. I don't know what you're doing, Nintendo. with this virtual console nonsense. If people are allowed to play like GameCube games, especially original like Animal Crossing on the Switch, line your wallets. People would go crazy. It's just not being well utilized yet, and I'm hoping we're gonna see a lot more cool, unique, exciting Switch titles because I love my Switch. I just want to play more than 3 games on it. Please, maybe. ARMS is great. More like ARMS, more stuff, just more stuff, please. Number 2, speaking of please, we need more independent games. Now there are Nindies, which are independent titles for Nintendo, some of which have been on the Switch, of course. Stardew Valley was an independent game. I just feel like independent developers get to take more risks. They get to do things that are more exciting. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm tired of seeing the same IPs over and over again. Sometimes video games get caught in that cycle where it's like it's just the new version of this, the new version of that, the HD remaster of this. I want something new. Like, I've been spoiled. I already know about Ooblets. I love Stardew Valley. I love all the different like new and exciting things that are happening, so I need more of that. I need more independent games, and that's where I want to spend my money, to be honest. And number 1, is there going to be Pokemon Stars on the Switch? Is it happening? Last year, if you watch the Pokemon presentation, basically, during E3, or around the E3 time, they're like, oh, here's the next Pokemon fighting game. Oh, go buy Ultra Sun and Moon, because they're really cool, and all of this. And then at the end, like, this Japanese Pokemon developer looks up from his computer's like, oh, by the way, we're making a new Pokemon game. It's coming up soon. That's all. It's like, what? What? New Pokemon? Now, there has been an announcement recently. It's for Pokemon Let's Go, which to me looks like basically Pokemon Yellow, except it's 3D. It's on the Switch. It has compatibility with Pokemon Go, which is on mobile, and you can have Eevee as a starter. It's got a couple new features, but it pretty much looks like Pokemon Yellow. So if my hopes will be answered, maybe we will hear about the brand new Pokemon game that is going to be on the Switch. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm excited for. Pokemon, just gotta have it. One last honorable mention. Nintendo, please give us an Animal Crossing game on the Switch. Please, a real Animal Crossing game. Like, no, none of this, like, weird party game stuff. No Amiibo Festival. No, yes, I know you have the mobile camp thing. That's fine. Please, just make an... You already have 3D models for Animal Crossing. You've already made them. Just give us an Animal Crossing game on the Switch. Anyway, that's all for me for today. Those are my top 5 things I am anticipating to hear more about at this year's E3. That's all for me for today. I'll see you in another video.